1, 2, 1, 2.
Should you just check? I feel like this is too much of a spot.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because you're shy, bro. You're a shy guy.
What up?
Otto does know. Otto's the guy who speaks speeches like in school.
No, I don't.
Morning man.
No, I don't.
I hated it.
Guys.
I hated it.
Today, I'm going to talk to you about my holiday.
You guys are.
Where you go to that speeches?
No, he wasn't.
No, bro, I never
He's
did
shy. He
speeches,
looks
bro.
nervous too.
Me, I look nervous.
No, like you look like you could have been a nervous kid with cue cards in front
Okay,
there.
that's not nice. Let's start the episode.
Where were you?
Who, me?
Where you good at it?
Ah,
Rein us in, big boy.
Yes, boys. Welcome back. Back and better. Who have been out of it for some time. Tried some different things. We'll be dropping things called S out. It's more like current. What can we describe it as?
I already said that, friend. We can.
You told it.
Yeah, we can
Really?
carry on. Yeah.
you didn't do your homework.
I didn't know that we said
Well,
that.
someone watches the
Not
pod.
today.
No, someone watches
No,
the
I'm
pod.
saying that like I'm just maybe reminding someone who's just catching an episode today.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The first
Sorry.
time, you understand?
Sorry.
A friendly reminder.
Sorry for being
Reminder, but
cheeky.
hey.
And guess what, ne? Show them your cap, bro.
No.
Show them your cap.
Wait, that's not that calm. Just relax.
It's not that kind of show.
What do you
Just
mean,
relax,
bro?
though.
Yes. Guys, we've got to hear.
People what they
We
want.
have got to hear.
You gotta give the people what they want.
Shout out, big dog. What do the... Okay,
Yeah, that's a story for
this is
another
getting
day.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
You
no,
need to
you
relax.
being inappropriate. You being
Shout
inappropriate.
out. Hey, yo, shout out.
How's it, Khotsa? How's it, Ora?
How's it, my brother? You well?
Amiz. We got CJ in the back.
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
That's ghost lady.
A ghost lady.
The Khotso's not nice, guys.
Yo,
You see this
No,
face?
Ghost Lady
This
peeps.
innocent face.
Ghost Lady peeps.
What was I saying? Yes.
And shout out to Ghost Lady, yeah, because you're actually
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah.
The premise of this episode, CJ said something about Barcelona. And even said, like, let's just record it because I don't want to hear any other opinion.
What are you
I think
saying,
I have
CJ?
opinions.
There was
Nice to hear also.
Nazo.
Light-skinned niggas.
Nazo, by far.
It's had a ghost lady. What is it?
Abana personality.
Yeah, you're saying
By
yes.
far.
You're saying about Barcelona, yes. And I wanted to.
I was just asking the question, right? If this is reminiscent in any way, shape, or form of the golden generation that Barca had, which is obviously the Xavi, Iniesta-ish. Okay, no one can replace a Busquets.
Yes, but you're
That
just saying
era.
it had been so bad for so long that you're like, and I think it's more of that than anything else. I think Barca have been making bad transfers, bad things, that for a very long time, I think football's in safe hands when Barca's good, to a certain extent, right? There's certain teams where you're like, football's in safe hands, and if also it's in safe hands when Barca don't turn to Madrid where they buy.
But
players and all those
okay,
things,
can I
right?
ask this question then, right? So is it not a because every time we feel like football is in safe hands, like I feel like they get carried away. See what I mean?
so?
Like I feel like, bro, for Pep to be the manager of Barcelona wasn't like that wasn't destined to be if you were Barca leadership at the time.
Oh yes, it was, yes.
Right? There
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
no,
don't know
but
what-
I'm saying there was so many mistakes that had happened.
For everything to fall in place perfectly.
No,
Yes, it was
everything
after
is
Frank
foul.
Rijkaard.
Yes.
Things foul.
Yeah, things fell. After Frank Rijkaard, things
Because
fell.
now you have Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic,
Yes.
you have Samuel Eto'o,
Yes,
you
you
have
have
guys.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho, you have Deco.
How
You have
big
Deco.
is that wage book?
Yeah, it
Right.
was
And it's
actually
bloated.
yes. Actually, when you do perspective and say the Barca, you can't say there was a Barca legacy that he stepped into like not necessarily they weren't a big club, but it wasn't put in his future. He came into
wasn't
rubbish.
supposed
No, he
to be
wasn't
the guy.
He wasn't supposed to be the
He
guy.
wasn't the guy.
Because the other option is Mourinho.
Mourinho was the guy, right?
Yes, the other option is
But
Mourinho.
then it's like, ish, but we've got issues here. We need to fix
Oh,
this.
fuck that.
And then
If
how they
Deco
fix
and
it.
Dino going to only 5 trainings, 80% of them are drunk.
And
Yeah,
Rocky.
coming through drunk. What's Messi
see.
thinking? He's like, oh, this is the life. Nah, I can just jam. I can be really
And
good.
you have to
So-
save this Messi kid because
So at the time you're like, ish, okay,
things
cool.
can happen.
We need to fix this. And then you fix it by saying, okay, we gonna do what we know. La Masia. Those are Antoinas.
Yes.
We're gonna bring them up.
We have to get this rubbish to cut it.
Get rid of this.
We need to get rid of
We
this
need to chop
because
this
it's
thing
gonna
in
fuck us
sleeves.
up.
It's killing us, right?
Abramovich
Then you start
leaves.
letting go of the big names that
Yes.
are costing you a lot of money.
Yes.
Then you get in a young pair.
When you won in 09, was Henry at Barca? But
Yeah,
he's
he
Champions
was,
League,
he
is
was.
he's 09, right?
Is at Barca, yeah.
Yes, because he's at Barca 07, 08, 09, then gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Pep
Pep,
kicks it.
comes and says, like, if you listen to Henry also talk, he's like, he's the big guy coming from Arsenal, right? Messi had posters of Henry in his bedroom.
Yes.
And now Pep is saying, boy, make the run and then come wide. and
Pass
then-
it to this guy.
Because, no, not pass it.
No!
Make a sacrificial, you're a sacrificial player.
lamb, yeah, 100%.
Make the runs so that you can pull so that we can create space because we need to pass this guy.
Yes.
And Terry's like, dog, you don't know who I am. I get the ball to feet and I rock.
I ran, but you saying, no, they're gonna follow you. Which is a smart coach.
Yes.
Dog, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna follow you, so you go. So you can make space for
this
this
is a
kid
young,
to get through.
unknown Pep
Yes.
saying this to Thierry Henry.
I get you. 'Cause
Ballon d'Or winner.
So you are basically saying, you summing it up as, yo, dog, the greatest version of Barca
Is
not a-
when they're humbled.
Yes.
Right, so right now they've been rocked.
Yes.
We saw them put tigers in their stadium for a clipper view.
Every day.
We saw
Every day, Tippy
weddings.
tweets it like that every day. Tippy, every time they announce a different
Artist,
name
bro.
on the artist on the
Bro,
shirt.
I was like,
Tippy says,
your
dog,
club is not a
you're-
real club if
you're
there's
selling
artists
it away
on
as
your
a logo.
shirts, bro. Do you
Why
understand?
do you have OVO thing and then it's...
Bro, and now
you see-
Travis
Now
Scott.
it's Travis Scott.
Bro,
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Spotify puts whoever they want.
that can't be a real club.
That
Yes.
is Castle Light unlocked. It's tough,
The other guy's gonna say, Fiend.
Fiend, Fiend, Barca, Fiend. Now you have Spanish Bruce, hey, Fiend. Oh my God! That was gonna be Rocky. What's that thing with the bull?
Yes.
With the raging bull?
The Matadors.
Yeah, you're gonna hear feed. That's good.
Fiend.
But that's the thing, right? So
That's the
every time they collapse,
But I think that was an
the
extraordinary
best version.
situation. I don't think. Look, man, Luis Enrique was good, right?
Like,
as a coach.
can I
and
add
Hans
this, Nick?
Flick is good. But that's the greatest version you could ever find of a team playing football.
Because, guys, you know
can't
the thing
repeat
is,
that, bro.
it wasn't planned.
Yay!
Do you understand?
what wasn't planned?
So,
That era.
as much as they wanted, in their wildest dreams, when the whole Rijkaard situation happened, they couldn't have planned for Barca to be that Barca.
Especially
What I'm saying.
after
With Pep.
With Pep, all
You
night.
get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And especially after those
Because
stars.
there were years where they were just like, guys, we don't know what's going on. Let's get this guy, as you're saying, he's from La Masia. Let's focus on the kids, as opposed to buying stars, right? We'll figure this thing out later. So my thing is like, I don't think you can kind of recreate that. So I know you asked about the team, and to get into the team, it's like, for me, the spine, bro.
But have they not though?
No.
To a degree.
I think,
they've turned
not
to La
yet,
Masia.
I think, no.
But this is they've turned to La Masia.
Yeah, but Pedro got bought. Pedro's bought. There's another player that's bought. It's not La
Pedro got
Masia.
bought from where?
Pedro's bought at 13 or 14
Okay, so but,
from another club.
okay, but Rita, it's La Masia.
Pedro got-
Because he's
that's-
But he's
formative
bought.
years.
But I'm just saying.
Oh, so Rita's saying from inception. It's not the same
The
generation.
reason why La Masia is La Masia because we go, yo, dog, there was a generation of these
So,
guys that
La
came from
Masia-
this team.
That La Masia with Barca is the same 92 school of United.
Yes,
You get what I'm saying?
It's a
just
school
a
of
crop
kids
of players
that were just
that
like
were born
from since
there,
9
yes,
or 10.
and they
We've
went
just
all
been playing
over.
there.
Is Lamine Yamal La Masia?
Yes, he is.
Is
I'm saying-
Gavi La Masia?
Yes, yes.
No, one of them got bought, man.
Pedro, you said Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro Gavi.
Okay. Frankie got bought.
Kupasi. What a defender.
Okay,
that young
who's
man.
La Masia now? It's Lamine Yamal
That's it.
and Gavi.
Maybe and Gavi or Pedro. Let's just say.
No,
Let's
bro.
give them.
It can't be, bro. There
No,
has to be
bro.
more.
There isn't. First got bought. The backline got bought.
The defender, what's his name? Blade.
Didn't he get bought?
Bro, it's La Masia kid, bro. Ansu Fati. Even though he doesn't feature.
Whoa.
Even though he doesn't feature. He's in the squad.
They're on, I'll always say, I'm happy it's on tape somewhere, what I said about that boy.
But so is it a hit and miss with La Masia then?
No, I don't think it's a hit and miss. I just feel
But
like
it's not that era.
I
It's
don't
not
think
that
it
era.
it can get to that level, bro.
No,
They'll
no,
dominate.
no. Like they did
like-
what they did, right? Currently, yeah.
Yes.
Mark Casado, and Firmino.
This is the Gavi and Pedro are not even from there.
I thought those were Lamassia.
I know they got bored. There's a picture of Lamine Yamal or one of them. They're playing a tournament when they were runners, and Gavi's playing for a different team.
Guys, I thought
I
Gavi.
also did.
Gavi's part of it, Ansu Fati.
I thought it was
Gavi's Lamassia, bro.
Bro, he has to.
And then
be.
Pedri.
Pedri's not.
Yes.
No, but
I told
Gavi
you.
is.
Ansu Fati.
Pedri or Gavi? I
Yes,
knew it.
yo.
Romeo.
Bro, it's a lot, bro.
Romeo.
It's what? It's 7.
1, 2, 3.
They're not even there. How many are starting 11 there?
There's 8 of them. I don't know if they're
Name the 8. Name the 8 again.
Maybe three or four.
Maybe 3.
Yes.
Kubarsi, Casado, Lopez,
Kubasi starts.
Casado, Lopez, Gavi, Fati, Balde, Romeo.
Balde.
Balde.
Out there, yeah.
So
And they
3.
played. Yo, Nazo.
Balde.
Wait,
3.
which Romeo? The one that's from Southampton?
Yes.
The one
He
from
came back, yeah.
that's from Chelsea.
Yeah, Southampton.
You know that same breed?
Oriel Romero, yes.
Oriel Romero.
Okay, so we have,
So 7.
we have 4.
we have 3.
We have 3 that start.
No, we have 4.
I didn't count
Pedri.
Romeo.
No,
No, he counted all 7.
7, but
I
the
said the
people
one
that
that
start.
starts in the 11.
Ah,
It's
four.
4. No, it's 4. It's 4.
4, 2.
It's
It's Gavi.
Scavi,
Lamine
Pedri.
Yamal.
Pedri doesn't come from.
It's Gavi.
But guys,
Scavi.
when was he bought also?
Yeah, that's my thing, bro. Because
Guys,
it's
no,
relative.
what I'm basically saying, let's leave that semantics or whatever. I'm saying, yo, dog, that Barca was so good. It was so good that we find ourselves saying, yo, that thing is back again. But I don't think it's there.
No, but
because
wait.
that thing,
I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
saying
just
that.
saying,
What's your
I'm not
question,
saying
though?
you.
So
I'm not
actually,
saying
what's
you.
your
The
question?
you
Yeah.
asking. I'm saying, yo, dog. Hence I said football's in good hands when Barca's good. Yes. But that thing we saw there is not this thing. It'll never come back. It'll never. This is that team destroyed peak United, peaks whatever, right? I think this team currently, do you fear them?
Yes.
She's from Navasi.
Okay. So here's my thing. Like I watch Barca now, and I think.
Do you
this
fear
is-
them the
this
way
is-
you felt
this
you
is-
feared
I watch.
Pep, Barca?
I watch Barca now, and I think this team
But it's a season,
creates chaos. This is such a chaotic
Yes,
team,
it
bro.
does.
They
Well
create
said.
so much chaos.
So much chaos. It's chaotic. I won't lie
But
to you.
it's they understand it.
And they can work with it. I don't know. They figure
I
it out,
don't
bro.
get it, bro. But
Like, I
also
don't
like,
expect Inter to be that chaotic.
but like for me, it's bro. Here's what I struggle with. If I'm being honest, man, I struggle with the concept of a guy like Rafinha putting on the Barca armband.
Yes.
When I saw Rafinha
At Leeds.
struggle at Leeds,
Yes, that to me is crazy.
that like is a different.
That to me is the most nuts
Switch,
thing.
you
It's
know
the
what I
most
mean?
nuts
That-
thing I've ever
What
seen
you
in my
know,
life.
but what you mean? Because he wasn't an elite player.
Yes.
Always.
I never looked at him
You
at
don't
Leeds
even.
and thought,
I think,
yo, Rafinha.
I think Rafinha, even in a Brazil
No,
jersey,
but guys,
you don't look at
I
Rafinha and
think-
go, "That's an elite player." But in a Barca jersey, it's like there's something else that happens.
I don't know what
No,
it is.
just the
bro. I
season
don't know how
first
to
of all.
articulate my.
I get what you mean. Yeah,
season-
he said that same guy is that guy now.
Bro, it
Yeah,
does,
but
like,
I don't think it's fair to use that. I think I can kind of understand what you're trying to get with this. But like, there's been so many players that are we don't see it and then they become that guy.
I still don't think he's that guy. He's
that
banging
guy?
though. He is banging.
Oh, it's a season. It's a season.
You know what I mean? He's banging.
People are saying he mustn't Ballon d'Or, but I think how can a Leeds player? I don't think.
Yes,
it's
if
out of
Rafinha wins
reach
Ballon
for
d'Or,
me,
you're gonna
bro.
say
There's something
what?
wrong with
Why?
I could even.
Okay, so
you know
no,
what?
no,
I
it
could
makes
even
sense to me because he's Brazilian,
I
bro.
could.
Like Brazilian players
But
always
he's
end up.
Is he really Brazilian?
Who's also
you mean?
Brazilian?
Like I know Brazilian
okay,
players.
okay.
He's
Is that
he's
Dog-
marginally Brazilian.
Yes. Lamine Yamal is more Brazilian than him.
Bro, Olise leaves Crystal Palace.
I know, bro.
And he's got like.
Oh, no,
something
but
assists.
bro. In all
But he's a
fairness, in all
baller.
But you
fairness,
saw it.
in all
Olise
fairness,
is
we
a
But
saw
also,
baller.
Olise, you saw it.
But I'm
and
saying
it's also
also
Germany.
Rafinha,
You
you're not
understand?
thinking your brain said, this guy, when even the rumors of Barca came out, you said, look, he's good, but not Barcelona.
I said here's another Adama Traore thing.
Yes.
Not in the same vein.
okay,
Because
okay,
they
okay, that's
different
kinda
players,
fair.
different gravy,
That's
right?
kinda fair to say.
But I'm just like, dog, these guys have been fumbling this thing for
So
a
this
while.
guy was at a relegated team, bro.
who's Leeds come.
You see, because it was Rafinha and it was Harrison in the same team.
Yes.
What is Harrison?
Harrison's at Everton.
Where's Calvin Phillips? Where is Calvin
Where's
Phillips?
Calvin Phillips from the same
Crying
team?
out loud.
guys, yo.
So, like,
Where's Daniel James?
well, like, my thing is like, there's, I don't know, bro. How
Dog,
did
with
he
this
play?
money, they used this money to get Daniel James.
It's weird for me, but like, he's banging and like, you know, credit
power
to
to
him,
him,
and he's banging. Yamal is banging.
Yeah, he's disgusting. There's
yeah,
banging,
he's-
then he's just
But
disgusting.
my guy's Gavi. And for me, I watch Gavi
But I
and
think you like that type of football.
Player.
is that not Iniesta?
Let's not do that. Bro.
Let's not do that.
Just
Don't
go.
take away from the kid.
No, wait,
no,
Let the
guys,
kid
guys,
be.
when I'm saying is that not Iniesta, I'm not saying put him
Okay.
up
You are
against
saying,
Iniesta.
is that not Iniesta? The
that
movement, the
Ngondo?
play.
Ngondo.
Yes.
You understand? Plays
Like, you know why I like
similar
Lemina?
pockets. He's so tidy, doesn't close control, doesn't lose the ball.
Yes.
But he
Never under
ticks.
pressure.
He makes the game tick. Bro,
Dog, this
that's
team,
not good of
I feel
excellence player.
Dog, you know what? Why I say this team? It's not about. I'll never compare any other team to that team. And why I say I don't fear this Barca. Dog, this Barca has Fernan Torres, bro. Like I know that guy struggled last year.
But he's not a.
This is the first season where he's actually being
No, but
better.
he's not
But you talk about
starting.
that's
Ferran
Barca with
Torres.
Lewandowski. I could say to you, but that's Barca that has Lewandowski.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's banging.
That other Barca. But what did
You
you
know
say
what I
about
heard the
Rafinha?
other day?
Wait. What did you say about Rafinha? You said more power team is banging, but
But they don't give me that thing.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
no,
Don't disrespect
I don't watch.
Lewandowski, bro.
Wait, can I tell you
No,
something
that's-
crazy?
no,
Wait,
you
can I
don't
say
care what you
something?
say.
Can I say
No,
something
you scored
crazy?
a goal.
Can I say something
what you
crazy?
guys say.
And please verify this because I heard it.
Yeah.
These numbers that the front three are pushing now are higher
Then MSN.
than MSN.
Yeah.
Most probably they are.
These guys are hitting crazy numbers. That front three.
But I'm saying to you, even with those numbers, do you go, yo, dog, you guys
Mo
understand?
Salah
dog?
doesn't give me that feeling that.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's
Oh,
banging.
yeah, but he's back. Oh,
But you understand what I'm
okay,
saying?
Guys, thank you for
He's
saying.
banging. He's
But Mo's not
banging.
my guy.
But
Context.
you don't go.
Context. Yeah,
Yo.
I won't lie to you, bro.
I prefer Iron Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
Yes. With less goals.
You see?
Yeah, you see.
Iron Robin
They
is
say there's 2 more goals for now.
And look how far we are. There's maybe 5 games to still go at the end of the season.
I was listening.
And a
now,
second round
the
of
other day,
Champions League.
The other day they were interviewing Lamine Yamal, and they said at 17, Messi had 3 goals, 10 games, or whatever the fuck it was.
100 appearances.
Bro, he's on 100 appearances, crazy goals.
No, but
But you see, that's the thing. It's the same debate. We'll have that
that's
conversation.
football. I think that's football.
No, but-
how the
Yeah,
current state of
maybe-
football is now.
maybe.
Because there's so many games being
also,
played.
Also remember, it's like now, they'll have a conversation about Yamin Amal and Mbappe, right? On Twitter.
Well,
And we'll have it. We'll have it.
got you.
Yeah.
We'll chat about
We'll
you.
chat about it.
about
But
you.
all I'm saying to you is that, bro, I sat at 9:30 and watched 2009 Barcelona. I just won Champions League the year before. Dog, I just won Champions League. I've seen
mishmash, yo.
peak Rooney. Rooney scored in that game. Rooney scored in that game.
And then
After that, I saw football presented, dog,
In a
on a
different way,
page by
bro.
page, explaining spacing, movement. I couldn't break it down, dog. Niggas are still talking about that game now, saying that maybe he made a mistake by not playing Jason Park. Maybe he could chase Messi.
No, that's what he
That's a
said.
mistake.
That's what
But he said
Alex
also,
said.
yes.
That's what Alex said. He said.
But I'm saying to you, do you understand?
Denmark.
Yeah, man, Mark Messi.
I need you
Because
to
that's the only
understand
guy
that.
that can stick with that guy.
I need you to
For
understand.
90.
I need you to understand. In the psychosis of facing a juggernaut like that, you go back home, you review. We don't go back in 2010. Then you see them beaten by the worst, scrappiest, ugliest football in a semi-final by another than Jose Mourinho. Right?
In a final.
In a semi-final. It was a semi.
It was a semi. And then you.
Yes.
It was a
Wait.
2 legs.
When
Yes.
Inter won in 2010.
Yeah. It was the semi.
Who was in the final then?
Probably by.
It was Bayern.
Yeah, it was Bayern. It was Bayern.
It was Bayern.
Gents, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
I remember feeling like that was a final.
No, it was a semi.
No, semi. It was a semi.
Sprinklers on at the camp.
At the camp now.
Because you know he was doing.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And the second leg,
Yeah.
they won 1-0. The ugliest game, a strong one. We go back the following year. They didn't sign anyone extra. We went the following year after they won the World Cup. They've done everything. They've demolished football. That's what I'm saying about that Barca. It won the World Cup. They won the Euros. Bro, we come back. We have a less squad, which is also nuts. We don't have Ronaldo. We have no Tevez. We have no Bebatov. 11 we go. And now we even let Messi score a header.
Yeah, Messi
Guys,
was.
I'm just saying, like,
So I'm saying to you, that era of Barcelona, that 3-year run, is so. People
Okay,
are so
wait.
desperate for that feeling with this
Wait,
one.
can I say this,
Because
man? Can
they
I say
bang
this?
goals
Can I
which,
say
like-
this? I don't want to sound like my question was reckless. No.
No, it's not reckless.
I'm not comparing.
I'm not saying comparing
errors.
errors.
Yeah. I'm not even comparing players.
You were just saying it's a
All
reminiscence.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is the Barca pattern.
Is it back?
For me, I'm seeing a pattern. They go into
They go buy sign expensive
they
guys.
go on crack. They do crazy stuff. You sign Coutinho.
never works.
You sign Adama Traore. You pay Griezmann. Clipper, then you sell him for 20. You're doing crazy stuff.
Then
you
you
don't
loan
know
him
what's
back.
going on.
Yeah.
And then you loan him. You're doing, there's mistakes. There's so many
on the
mistakes.
same
Financial
level.
mistakes. Nah? You do all of that. And then you're like, let's try out these dollars.
No,
it's
so
the same thing that
and not by
happened with
choice. It's a things are so extreme that you will.
So is La Masia
Circumstances.
that good? Let me
Circumstances, yes.
Let me ask.
bro, I get
That's
what you're
really
saying.
my question.
It's
Is
circumstances.
Barca
Look at the
that
11.
good?
Please take out the 11. Please take out the 11.
No,
I'll
but
show
you're
you.
not hearing him. He's saying, is Barca in its entirety, in
Yes.
its history?
When you do
Is
that,
La
it's
Masia-
good. Yes.
Is it that
No,
good?
no,
because
because
no.
is the organization at all?
No, I'm saying La Masia is that good. That he can bail out Barca every time.
But why isn't it good enough then to
To what?
produce? Right now, I'm the guy,
No, because
right?
football doesn't work like that, bro.
No, hear me
because-
out.
What
I'm
is
the
it?
guy,
Produce
man.
what?
Hear me
Produce
out. Hear me out. I'm the guy because I give you Bukayo Saka, right? Then I give you Ethan Nwaneri. Then I give you Miles Lewis Kelly,
Yes.
right? I'm teaching out.
Bullock.
I'm teaching out.
You have
I'm
Emil
teaching
Smith
out.
Rose, yes.
I'm teaching out Eze.
Yeah, Eze.
I'm giving you Eze.
Yes, yeah.
You understand? I'm teaching you. I'm giving you. I'm giving
Who's that
you.
boy that ended up at Lyon? Because he has a fucked up attitude. Ainsley made Niles.
yeah.
I'm
You
teaching
dish out,
you.
dead
I'm
end. You
teaching
dish
you.
out, yeah.
I'm giving
You have
football.
Heaven, you gave me Heaven,
I'm
you have that
giving
Chibo
football.
Dwana.
I'm giving
Yes.
football.
Something to give.
You
Yeah,
understand?
gems,
I'm
yeah.
giving football. I'm
Like
saying-
Corbin when it had like that 3-year run.
No.
2 years ago.
There's
There's a Mason Mount, there's a Declan Rice, there's a Levi Powell. When they all before they came back. I'm just saying.
So I'm
That's a
saying,
story for another day. This guy.
I'm teaching, right? But like it's also like me saying, I'm finishing second. I'm on a good run in terms of how this organization is running. Things are
Bro,
working
financially
out.
you're not in hell.
I'm okay. Things
built
are
the
balancing.
stadium.
But I'm still giving you Antoine when I could
By the
maybe
best
go
of the
look
best.
for. I could go find a player.
No, but the thing is, you guys are
And
not
in-
understanding.
and
Whoa,
then
whoa,
same-
whoa.
in that same-
Oh,
same
no,
moment, wait.
I can
In that
answer
same
this. I
moment,
can answer this very
Danny
quickly.
Olmo, you can't register him.
Bro, I can answer this very quickly.
You see what I mean?
Do not disregard the gentleman, the king, the man, Arsene Wenger. That only happens at Arsenal because of that guy.
I understand
Because
that.
he thought like
But
that.
I'm-
But
I'm-
most
but
football
I'm
clubs
saying-
don't
okay,
work
my
like
po-
that,
what-
bro.
my- my-
Do you get what I'm
point
saying?
is-
Like,
my
they-
point
Most
is
football
not-
clubs don't
Arsenal
operate like
supposed
that,
to come up,
bro.
right?
No, but
Because
my point
Tottenham
right
did
now,
the same thing and they didn't have a team.
Bro,
No, but Tottenham is dust.
No,
But I'm just
bro,
no. That's
you're
what I'm
not
trying to make you
understanding.
understand. No.
If we use the
What
exact
you
same
did,
game plan,
what you were able to do.
every other club
Yeah, every
else,
other
it's
club
not
will
gonna
work,
work,
But
bro.
Barca.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Look,
I
bro.
think Arsene Wenger changed things intrinsically
Yes,
in your
for
club that
football.
you guys will never understand.
Administration-wise, yeah.
I'm saying to you.
I think
bro,
administration-wise, he changed
I'm saying
football.
La Masia is better.
Yes.
Yes, we
but we're
understand
saying
that,
that
but
some clubs,
saying,
as
as
a
a
club,
club,
understand
that's
it.
not
No,
work.
no.
I
So
think-
what we're saying is that you're not understanding. Some clubs are only good to do one thing. Like Borussia, you're good at developing talent. You won't do much more than that, right? You guys are the only club in football that's good at every pillar. Financially able to raise capital.
But not
you built
spectacular.
a new stadium. But wait, you built a new stadium, right? You are able to produce into others and still compete for a league and a Champions League. That is difficult to no football. AC fell
That balance,
apart,
bro.
no.
Do you understand
AC
that?
bought,
PVB do it.
but they
Ajax
don't
do it.
compete. I'm saying, but they don't compete.
Do Ajax do it?
Yes, but they don't compete.
Cycles.
I think Ajax do it.
I've got
Cycles.
cycles too.
No, you're not hearing what I'm
I've got
saying.
cycles too.
I'm
I've got
saying,
cycles too. But the thing is,
I don't think Ajax do it.
No, I think the best way to answer your question is you're not seeing it in terms. You're seeing it as an Arsenal fan and you understand how your club is running. You're like,
You are saying it should
bro,
be.
it should be
for
the
Barca,
same
just
at
for
Barca.
Barca. Yes.
Bro, it's not going.
You
I
are
think
saying if you are able to
I'm
have
saying
La Masia-
if one club can do it, Barca
It should
should
be Barca.
be Barca should be rocking
agree.
us.
Okay.
I agree that Barca
That's
should be
my
run
point.
like BVB.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
For
you
me,
guys.
Barca's broken inside.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's an
You
impossible
shouldn't
thing.
take out a clipper to get Coutinho.
You shouldn't have
It's
Adam Traore.
Barcelona.
Adam Traore shouldn't be a
It's
thing.
Barcelona.
It's Barcelona, bro.
It's Barcelona. And that's the only thing I'm saying to say.
But I
For me,
think- I think-
fundamentally,
I think
this
that
is
Pepe
a
era-
period. This period now
Yeah.
is for me what I fall in love with Barca for.
Also,
To certain-
I'm
to a
address
certain
that thing.
degree.
It irritates me, that thing.
No, me, I just want to
All
see
the
Pedri
guys who are
come.
Man City fans, fringe Man City fans, are now back to being Barca fans.
Ne?
Because Barca's winning.
Me?
But we might.
Let me tell you what I
No,
enjoy.
all of a sudden, everyone
I
wants to
enjoy.
be Barca.
Let me tell you what I
Yes.
enjoy. I enjoy seeing Frankie De Jong, Pedri, Gavi,
Lamine Yamal, I want to see this.
That's
right?
football.
I want to see total.
The football I love.
And
I
they're
fell in
giving me
love
that
with
thing.
that.
But then they give me this, and then in 5 years they're going to sign Canacho.
Yes.
Yeah, but I understand
Yes.
what you're
For
saying.
what,
bro.
20?
I hear it, but it's not, bro. I don't think
Because
it's
they're
sustainable.
gonna say we already switched on the right to Lamine Yamal, so they're gonna waste this. The same with Messi. It is criminal that Messi stopped. The last time won a Champions League was 2015.
We spoke about this guy. Did we speak about it?
What?
We spoke about where his career ended.
Yes.
We spoke about it, no?
No, I think we might have
Messi.
touched it. The 2015 is the last time you cared.
No, I don't remember him after when he was crying. Saying, I hate to do
He did. When he said,
when he cried at 8 lanes. He cried at 8 lanes. And he said, I'm out of this thing. Let me go find a club where I can get my bruise. And we just
Oh,
jam
actually did touch on this.
into-
We did. Because we spoke about
I don't
his
remember.
That's so
United got number 30 by himself there by PSG.
30.
Got number 30.
Where
gave
his
us
friend is a
nothing.
scam artist who plays for a team for a year. Nyamera's go to the next team, play for a year. Nyamera is rich. Now he's playing Jogo Benito. He's playing
dog.
one ball.
Dog.
After finishing the world of football.
Come on,
I'm
guys.
telling you, the last time we won something
for me.
relevant is 2015. That's scary to me. That
Okay.
like they wasted
Okay, so what are we
some
saying about
performances
Barca
that
then?
Messi. Dog, Messi won Ballon d'Or after 2015. You guys understand that? He scored 100 that calendar year, and they just gave him a league.
That's a different
That's a-
chat. That's another story.
But I'm saying that's Barcelona for
sports
me.
story.
Yeah.
That's why you can't compare.
Me, all I'm saying, Barca is fundamentally, or maybe it's being fixed now because I think there was leadership changes after what happened now. But for me, fundamentally, the institution is broken.
I think the institution will always be the
If
same.
it cannot preserve itself, like if they can't if they can't identify to say we're doing something right here and this thing works, and I get the toughest thing is to be competitive at that level.
Constantly, bro.
And look to like 16-year-olds to come in and just
Come
walk
solve
in
every
and
time,
do
yeah.
this thing.
Madness.
It doesn't make sense. I understand
And
it.
you understand that they started these kids way younger because it was so bad.
But you see
Like
now, for
in the
me, it's
development
like
process,
just years
this guy
to do it.
18, this guy 18 has 100 games. Bro, what are those kneecaps gonna look like at 25?
People don't understand
but I'm
wear and tear,
saying-
bro. I'm telling you
Dog,
now.
but
hear me out, man.
18
Hear me
is
out.
a cheaper.
But wait,
Now,
lot of games.
here's my argument. My argument is, you have him now, he's 18, he's on the Clipper games, right? You should be looking at the next one. He's taken care of. He's okay.
Also, you're saying let's step back into the pool.
You need to get a 13-year-old that you're gonna make.
Instead of going to
do
Canacho.
this.
Because the
in
mistake you
7
guys
years-
make is that when you get 7 years later and then Lamina there,
Because
and
like,
you
no, but-
buy Canacho.
Hold on, I hear you. I hear you.
It's how you get to Griezmann.
Hold on,
It's how you buy Coutinho.
Hold on, hold on.
Because you
tiny.
think,
Hold on.
yes, you go
Hold on.
speak tidy.
Hold on, I
Where
hear
you're
you.
like, we're already
But like-
proven we can do this ourselves.
Pre-Pep's era, people love Barca because of that duality. We're
Did we
never,
sign a player?
bro.
And La Masia, yes.
Ronaldinho, sorry, at Barca. That's madness, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you-
to be able to
you're
witness
right.
that, because
But
remember
when
they're
they
a big club. Do you get what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome.
They're a massive club, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
so
it's
I don't
not
think they can
wholesale
figure
changes,
And
out.
some
right?
niggas grow up to play for Barca.
Bro, I like clubs, for me, like that era of Barca where a Figo comes, for example, or a Ronaldinho comes, but he's humble still because he
He's
looks
like,
around.
yeah.
He looks around and it's
There's
Catalonia.
that.
It's
Yes,
Catalonia.
Yeah.
Yes,
But also,
yes,
it's
yes.
this thing we jam it.
We,
Like,
bro,
we understand they bought you.
wait, you see,
But we
for
play
me,
here.
let me give you an example of what I'm talking about now.
Like Thierry
My
had to
favorite
change.
moment.
Eto'o had to
He had
change.
to humble
So many
himself
players
and-
had to change the
Yes.
way
To-
they
oh,
see
shit,
football.
okay.
Like, oh,
this is
it's not
Catalonia.
played like
this.
this.
Is
Yeah.
this. Like when Beckham said that, I'll never forget when Beckham said they were playing a La Liga game and the opposition scored. And those brothers were laughing.
Oh, the Chuck is. The Madrid guys. And he's like, I'm angry, dog. I'm saying, yo, James.
And Bruno like, hey,
like,
hey,
I
right now,
don't know.
you slow, you see that you conceal it. You fucking.
Like it's indoor, bro. But you see, that's a culture thing. That's a he had
crazy
to
thing.
adapt, right? And there was enough ions.
Yes.
But
As
it
Antonio
explains,
says.
but
Yes,
that,
yes,
that
yes,
shows
yes.
you everything
Place.
about that era of Madrid. It's reflective in what he's saying because it was the worst era. Because
understand?
when Ronaldo comes in and Jose Mourinho, it's a perfect marriage because it's the madman.
But you
These
see,
guys realted the culture of what of what Madrid is. And that's why I'm saying Barca's such a titan that...
I wouldn't say reculture, bro, because Madrid has always been winners, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
but-
you can't-
No, I'm saying the White House is the White House, but you don't understand what I'm saying.
what's the fucking White House? Yeah.
When Beckham arrived, he said niggas were laughing.
No,
What
but you know
a
what? No,
game.
it's an arrogance
No,
thing, bro.
hear me out.
He's that good, but
that's
So,
also like
but
that
in
because
Ronaldo's
when you
era,
are in
Ronaldo,
Madrid,
yes.
we sit in a room and we say, you are the best fucking
football.
centre back.
Back in
That's
the
the
world.
thing,
in
bro.
football.
So we look at each other like,
Yes.
if I'm
we
no
literally
disrespect to
collect
any
goals.
other clubs, ne?
Bro,
if
the
they're
guys
playing,
they're
bro,
not
if they're
winning,
playing,
yeah.
even
I'm
right
saying
now,
to
bro,
you-
even right now,
No.
the way
They say
Madrid
we'll beat
see,
anyone.
bro, the way Madrid see any other club is like, those guys are
Yes,
shit,
how
bro.
they
Yes,
see, yes,
they
how
say
see.
everyone is Antoine.
I'm saying how they see, yes. You guys are not hearing me. I'm saying that era of Mourinho, even in that interview, that small interview is like a documentary where he's speaking about when he talks about, I was basically saying, okay, I'm going to fuck up Barcelona chance again when Pep got the job.
Oh yeah,
Right?
but
He was explaining that I had to make them understand that dog, we're going full retard. Right?
Yeah, no, but
Which
that's
in-
El
in
Clasico,
a
and
Canada-
El Clasico, I think,
no,
it's
it's
never
not
been
about
the
El
same.
Clasico. I'm
That for
saying-
me, it'll never
I'm
be the
saying
same.
even dog, even the whole law of La Decima. And then they score 11, they score 12. Then it becomes, yeah, Madrid do well in this competition.
But it's
Prior
always
to
been
La
like
Decima,
that.
yes, but prior to La Decima, you didn't think that.
No, you did think, Rita, if you
Okay,
my man,
before La Decima, when's the last time Madrid won Champions League? Oh, what?
1 year.
So what are you saying? You have no football and
No, but at
understanding
the
in
same
your head.
time, no,
Where
but-
you watch football and said, Madrid in this champion, in this cup, they take it.
No, but they've been historically a great
Historically,
club.
I'm saying in
You
your
get what I'm
heart. I
saying?
didn't say historically. When you were watching it, were you worried about Madrid?
No, I was more worried about AC.
Thank you.
Okay, fair.
You knew ACs, you knew Barca. Hence I was saying to Jorge that even the Barca
No, I didn't
now,
know Barca, to be fair.
Boy, Barca broke your heart. You have a night.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, yeah,
Dog,
actually, yeah.
clubs in London are owned by
Yes,
Barca. They have a night to Barcelona.
No.
No, both you guys. Remember that those shitty calls? You have a shitty
Yeah,
call, they have a
yeah,
final call
okay.
that wasn't some. They got both of them.
Where Dropper's going mad.
Yeah, Drogba
It's a
loses
disgrace.
pride.
Yeah.
Drogba loses. Why do you think 2012 is so sweet? It's because you can't
Okay,
you can't
fair,
Barca.
okay.
Hence what I'm saying that Dog Madrid, the legacy of,
So,
of,
maybe I
of
think
Champions League.
I think
it's
he
a
just
Ronaldo
reignited.
era thing.
I
It
think
got
he
changed.
reignited that. It didn't
Yes.
change. I don't like the
It got
word.
changed for you. I'm saying
Nah,
you
bro.
weren't there when
fair
Stefano
enough.
winning it and Zidane winning. You weren't there.
But at the same time, the
So when
90s
you
we
watch
weren't there
Champions League-
either, to get what I'm saying. And they always featured.
Yeah, I'm saying you.
okay,
When you
fair.
watch Champions League, your biggest fears were all these other guys. You know, there were all these other guys you were scared of. So hence I'm saying to you that, like, when you look at it and you sit down and look at how Barcelona, I was basically saying the overarching argument of that. What Khoto was saying that Barcelona is still Barcelona no matter what time.
Yeah, bro.
But the way they run the club,
They
the way they run the
keep
club,
big boys, bro.
when
It's
the way
just-
they run the club, they don't. Hence, I'm saying to you, dog, I don't think the Barcelona that had
But La Masia and Catalonia first. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then bring those other boys.
Yes.
yes, I
Like,
don't
you
think.
need to bring in supporting acts. That's
Yes,
what,
but,
that's I think
but it's an honor.
ideally.
No, but
Yeah, it's an honor, bro. They need to
No,
understand what they're walking
It
into.
was never that era. That problem with Griezmann and all these guys. It felt like
They were the
being done a
guys.
favor.
Those were no,
Yes.
for me, those were like marquee
Mikey
signings.
sign, yes. No,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
they were marquee signings, but they didn't view the club. I don't think they understood
no, they
what-
viewed the club like that, but
What?
the club didn't treat them like.
Miss
So it was
Club
an
means.
honor to sign for Barca.
Yes. When guys were taking pay cuts, not getting paid.
Dog, niggas are on pay cuts right now. Niggas are broke.
Frankie
For Frankie.
has been fighting to stay.
Frankie's Asian is
Is
I
Daniel
don't know what all that is.
is
Daniel-
Asian
Agent
guy
Peaks, bro.
alive.
Agent Peaks.
Dog,
Was
Frankie
till this day,
is
he
not
hasn't
available
taken-
half of the season
Bro, he didn't take
and
a
gets
pay
paid
cut.
the most in Spain.
Bro,
We're not
mad
saying
that
at
is.
Barca. He's one of the highest paid in Spain.
Do you know how mad that is?
Nah, he deserves it, bro.
Dog, you know Donny van Beek doesn't have a career right now. De Ligt is barely playing at Man United. Frankie out of that whole squad.
ZH is done.
Banging.
Ziyech is done. Tadic is gone. Frankie de
No,
Jong.
Tadic to be fair was old, bro.
Yeah, Tadic is.
Yeah, he was a time already.
The fact that he had a run after playing Southampton, he had a run at Ajax.
But you see,
No,
I'm
but
saying that
makes
that's football, bro. But the whole Barca thing, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just look, man. To close it for me, I think, look, man, we only witnessed that thing once, and we'll always talk to kids about it. I'm not denying what Hansi Flick is doing. I genuinely think
He's doing some
he's
amazing
doing
stuff.
some amazing
yes.
stuff, bro. He's doing some amazing
But that's
stuff.
Hansi for you, bro. Like he's that guy, guys.
I didn't expect him to do
With Bayern, maybe we didn't expect it, but now he's showing us what he.
Hansi made
Guys,
Inter Milan, dog. Inter
me,
Milan
I
before this
cook
game
teams.
had considered 5 goals, bro. in the new Champions League format.
But that's what I'm saying. This team doesn't lose. This Barca team just doesn't.
You know
lose.
the thing is,
Yes.
they were 2-0 down.
Down,
I mean, 1-0 down.
No.
2-0 down.
No, I'm saying a thing over the weekend. Leave the Champions League game. Now.
Oh,
They
yesterday,
were, yes,
you
bro.
got
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
The 1-0 down and say 2-1, bang, bang. And I was like,
Don't worry, I'll catch them for you boys in the final.
I think
I'm gonna rock them. in
no
the
one
final.
wants to say it, but if people don't want to see Arsenal win the Champions League, they need to face Inter.
No, I need to face for me to not win it.
Yeah.
I'm a face Inter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you cheer me Barca,
If you change Barca's going to win it.
I've
What?
got another chance.
okay, can we stop this episode?
Yeah, we out.
It's been great.
Sharp, guys.
Another sports story.
See you guys after the final.
Time.